campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Hullet. Brazil, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And here's Zola. Oh, super ball. Fires it in low. Rooney. Seedorf. Pelé. And the through ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Rooney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Seedorf. Rooney. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Oh, what a mistake! He's having a shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira. Brazil are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rooney. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Zola. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. Cristiano tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been slung wide. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rooney does well to get it back. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Hullet. Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. Tries to play it through. Hangs in across. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? No joy this time.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Bergomi. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Voluntários de cada bloco dirijam-se à sala de pessoal imediatamente.
And we're off again.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. Zola.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nagatomo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rooney. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zola. And it's Seedorf. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now, can they get him away? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Dembele! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Nagatomo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18, camisa 8, camisa 25, camisa 19.
You've got to be quick to recover this.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22, camisa 7, camisa 10, camisa
Well,
11.
facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Pelé. Ball is over the line.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pelé. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Pelé in the hunt and looking threatening. Gets into some space, and that's gone loose. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Cruyff. And it's Menu. That's Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Nesta. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. Ribéry. And this is Ribéry. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Maradona, and that's a good... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Seagull! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Desperate defending required here. Varane clears. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Brazil leave it late, but in the end, it was great. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Serves up across. And that has earned a reprieve. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nakata. Rummenigge. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's superb.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He climbs up. Has fallen kindly here. Goal, Brazil! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's gone for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Brazil have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Doué. That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Rafael Varane. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Seedorf. Tries to pass it through. Dembele's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Nakata. That is ended up in no man's land.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's been played through. Referee has just said play on. Vieira. Half-time getting close now. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? Showing good
There will
feet.
be 1 minute added time.
Nakata. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello, attendees.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the field is
Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Zola. And here's Dembele. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Ball swung. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it into space. And Zola! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rijkaard.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Some resolute defending there. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cantona tries a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 24. Desiree doing. Number
Well,
8.
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 17.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitutions taking place.
Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely worked. And this is Adriano. Xavi Alonso. It's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Chance! Ribery is one whose deliveries we all know about. Menu. Maldini. A good play on the left-hand side here. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's through, now is he in? Oh, good take in a good area. He's found a way through. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great skill, that's nice. He's tried one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Van Dijk with the clearance. What a throw in. Pele with the cross. And he's there to clear it. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Swings in across. FC Nassau have the chance to go the other way. No outsmarting him this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Menu. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Bale. And this is Ribery. Ribery! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Ribery clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his...
Shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Deftly away. Italy are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good ball. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Pullet is onto it in a flash.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Crosses it in. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard for Isco, Dani Olmo, Oyarzabal. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Alaba, and it's Isco. Turns back here, probably the best option. Italy looking to pass their way through. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, important interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This might... Lewandowski! Goal, Italy! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is good alertness. He's on it, can he get away? It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Short changes him with that pass. That's a sharp pass. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
There's a sharp little ball here. Howson. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Maldini. And here's Zola. No, he couldn't get hold of it. Corner number 2 then. Spread out to the left. And now they can spring out of defence. Howson is always looking to break lines. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Vieira. Lewandowski. McAllister. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf. Dembele gets his head on it! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nesta gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Vieira pinches it off him. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Bullet! And he's following up! Big moment! Massive goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on. Listen. And there's the end of the first half. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And we are back on the way. Zola. Might be danger here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.